don't usually make many videos on the channel, as you can see, but we're back on Drift 21. This is where we left, the 46. We did a V8 swap on, twin turbo, ridiculous horsepower, all that duty. Today I want to build a MX5, probably a V8 swap again, but I think we're gonna go a bit low power, just out of interest to see how the game handles. I know there have been a few updates on the game. Can't remember exactly, it's not no new cars, but maybe the RX-8 is a new car. No, actually we actually reviewed the RX-8, it's not a new car. So we're gonna build an MX5, this is the Mark II. Just pick a random color, there we go. Really not sure, I kinda, yeah, I'll just go for the red, I kinda like it. Right, let's do the deed. Convert to the drift car. So I think I'm gonna go quite simple with this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna V8 swap it, put some wider wheels on, put the interior together, maybe put bare arms on the front just to have a bit more lock, and proper short gearbox, and then we're gonna take it for a quick test drive, see how it drives. Lately I've been swapping cars with high power and the handling of those has been horrible. So yeah, let's just try and do something a bit more basic, see how that handles. Stay the engine. See what we can do with it. Don't even know what power, it's probably around 300 horsepower, so which might be quite a bit for an MX5, but just out of interest, let's see what's up. See what parts we can put in there. Trumpets. Yeah, let's just do the basics. Put the rudder hoses on because we'll need to put them on anyway. Just MX5 on, there we go. I think that might be it. That's in there. I don't know if anything is missing here. No, we'll put on the lift in a second and see what's missing. Stands, we'll put some seats in. Just gonna go for something basic. No point making it complicated. Some classy looking wheel. Yep. Put this brake, a knobber. Yeah, something similar on my MX, so I had a pull ball number 1 on it. That was pretty sick. Let's put the passenger seat in, even though you get no passengers there. What else? I think we might leave you here. Come on, how do I? No, there we go. It'd also be weird. So I said we'll modify the fronts a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put different arms and just different suspension in general on the front, and hopefully we get more angles. I think that's one thing that would be quite useful to have. Just pop all of that carb off. It comes with wheel spaces from the factory. Interesting. Doesn't really matter. Take the brakes off. Bracket off. Hub. Oh, cool. Upper control arm. Lower control. And now let's just put the tuning parts once. Just gonna go for this. Just like a mid-level, I think. Should be fine. Don't need any adapters, we're going for stock brakes. Disc, we should put on there. Just get grooved. Everyone knows drill brakes crack. far as wheel goes. What space did they have on there before? I might just borrow the Papillon. No, I'm gonna stick the stock wheel on. I don't actually mind them. Yeah, fitment's alright. I think that's suspension mill on this side. Let's hide the missing parts a bit. So I haven't seen any recent updates in this game. Well, there was one probably a month ago, so I know developers are still working on it. As far as controls and handling go, other than the first early versions of the game, I have never really got back into it. So it's been a little bit flaky. So I'm hoping going for something low power might make it a bit more fun, but we'll see. Worth a try. I've also noticed a few people comment on the what's it called, the cheat video, explaining how to cheat on this game, how to get your what is it? How to get your bank credits higher. Saying that this, the actual cheat engine is it's a virus, which is not the case. But just to be 100% sure, I do recommend everyone who downloads it to download it from the official site, as that will at least guarantee that the actual cheat engine is valid and not full of virus. Let's see what. No, we don't want to go there. Or do we? Let's go to dyno. No, wait, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna check the car. That's it. So we're missing gearbox. I'm gonna go for short. I'm just gonna go for normal, you know. Come on. That was a bit weird. Well, so we're missing exhaust. Is that it? All the hoses? I think we do. We might actually be missing the fuel cell, because I think that's one of the things I always pops up. Run dyno. Oh, 524 in an MX5. That's plenty, isn't it? It's actually out of interest to see what body pounds he has. Wide body. Wide body. Yeah, I don't really want to go wide body with an MX5. Yeah, that's not amazing. What about wings? Just big A wing. Bumpers, all wide body too. You know what, we're just gonna stick. That's this. Let's have a go on the car. There's a new truck. I think that's the new truck, the school one. Or maybe no, not. Yeah, I'm sure the school one is the new, and then there was another Togi one. Yeah, so they've been making some updates, but no actual no new cars, no new engines. And that's it. With the RX-8, for example, it was kind of a bit frustrating that there was no rotary engine in it. Now let's remember how to drive. I generally have not played this for, well, since I made the last video. Okay, so there's the gears, there's the handbrake. Let's see if we can get this moving. Ooh, that camera is flaky. You know what, I think we might be onto something as far as handling goes. These skinny tires do feel a lot more manageable. They really do. Still swinging from side to side, but then again, it takes a bit of getting used to with this game. I don't know, 500 plus horsepower on MX5 sounds absolutely ridiculous, but realistically, it seems to be enough to actually pull you out of any trouble. Third gear, for example. Yep. Another thing I've noticed with this update is the performance. It doesn't seem to stutter as much on my PC. And keep in mind, my PC is not the highest end, but I'm running a 4900 Ryzen 32 gigs of RAM and a 5700 XT card, and I'm only playing 1440p. So previously performance was a bit flaky and it used to stutter and lag. And usually was frame drops where it would go from 100 something frames to something silly like 12 or like a split second, so that would just stutter. But currently it seems to be a lot more stable. I'm not sure if it's this particular track because this is the first time I've actually played it, or if they actually optimized the engine a little bit, which I hope they have. Yeah, but this MX5 feels alright. I think it was a good idea to put a bit more angle in here. Because as you can see, I can hold a slide. Even though the gearbox does feel a little bit lazy. The whole car feels a little bit lazy. Or should I say, more like feels a bit heavy. But other than that, quite happy with this build. I might make a video of just actual drifting or try out this car on a few different tracks and see if it's just the tracks that's stuttering, or was it a bug or problem in the game itself. And we might build a different engine. I think the inline 6 might be a good choice for this car. But I just wanted to try the V8 for, you know, shits and gigs, as you do. Sound wise, still not amazing, but and I'm really frustrated with just touching the grass, killing my bones. Let's try and get a couple nice loops going. Yeah, I think an inline 6 will be better. This V8's a little bit lazy. And I expect the throttle bodies to sound a bit fruitier in that sense. Yeah, so if you guys are playing this, let me know in the comments what setups you drive it. Because personally, every car I built, I've been pretty much maxing out my car because of, well, my limited credits essentially. But it seems like having skinnier tires and possibly lower power results in better handling. I'm not sure what is with the wide tires that they've done. Have they not really worked on the physics from that side or something? But whatever it is, the game just does not feel nice with wide tires, whereas with these skinny tires you can really get the hang of it. And I think generally the car feels a lot nicer and I can see myself playing this more. So yeah, I think next video I'm going to put an inline 6 or maybe even modify the stock inline 4 engine, put some turbos in it, and we're going to take this car for a few spins in different tracks and see how the game performs. But yeah, as per the usual, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you didn't, drop a dislike.